Robert, are we just getting a small taste of you versus Tyron and how it's going to be all summer in Oxnard? Because it's pretty fun to watch so far.
Well, I think we're both just trying to work our craft as best as possible. I think everyone knows who type of player Tyron is, and to go against someone like that every day as a D lineman, I think that only helps elevate your game. But I think I help bring the best out of him too. So I think we're just both trying to perfect our craft, but at the same time making each other better. So just part of being a professional, I guess.
How's the transition been coming into a room? Obviously, you got a guy like Lawrence, but some fresh faces coming in as well. What's that transition been like for you guys?
It's been a smooth transition. The D lines, we're always a fun bunch, it seems like. So, and like you said, some of the guys like D Law, Ty, Taco, the guys that's been here, meshing with the new guys like myself, it's been great. So, as long as we say, as long as you work hard, we can joke around and have some fun. So that's the good thing about playing D line.
Can you talk about the battle? I don't know if you've answered about the battle with Tyron Smith and what's that been like? I just asked that question. I'm sorry.
That's all right. No, it's been great. Like I said, to go against that type of player, each and every day only elevates my game. But as a player myself, I give it my all, and I make sure, he can't take no plays off. So I think it just both of us making each other better day in and day out. So when the season comes around, it just gets a little bit, not to say easier, but we've perfected our craft a little bit better.
It's one thing to do it here, though. Training camp when the pads come on and you really get to go live pass rushing drills. You look forward to that?
It's part of what we do. Pads don't really make a difference, but we just get to be a little bit more physical with versus OTA. So just allows, as a pass rusher, allows you to do a little bit more than having no pads on.
That's going to be must-see TV at camp.
Again, we're just going to practice what we do, and if you enjoy the show, I guess, well, you're welcome.
How do you go about goal setting? Is that something you actually think about every year? Is it something that happens throughout the year? And how do you mark your improvement in terms of that?
As a player or
individually?
I set myself personal goals. I always like to set them through the roof. Because I don't ever want to sell myself short. But, I guess focus those goals around helping the team win. So I always try to incorporate a little bit of, my individual stats, but as long as it helps the team win, I guess I'm doing my job and what they need me to do.
Is it something you actually think about this time of year, or is it kind of just a consistent, fluid thing throughout the years?
Of my goals?
Yeah.
Anytime I look up something with football, goals running through my mind. Like the top sack leaders, top TFL guys, forced fumble. Still just basic football stuff, but it's something we must constantly tell us. Making plays is what we have to do to basically keep a job. So if you don't give yourself something to shoot forward, look forward to, you're kind of selling yourself short. So again, I like to set the bar kind of high and see where the chips lay at the end of the day.
What does it mean to work with a Hall of Famer like Charles Haley?
Charles is he's a great guy. He's a wild one. I think people figured out his personality, how to take him. But like you said, a Hall of Famer, that's not easy to accomplish, something like that. So, take his knowledge and what he's great at, and then he try to incorporate with what the player is great at, and somewhere in between, reality falls, and we try to make it work, because D lineman is always changing. Every old lineman sets are different, so you got to constantly change and work your craft. So picking that year, like you said, of a Hall of Famer is, it's a blessing on our side.
How long did it take you to figure out his personality?
Just a couple seconds.
Just
Just a couple seconds. But the thing is, it's genuine, so you can't complain. You know who you're getting with Charles, so I take it with a smile and just keep on working.
You talked about your personal goals, but as a position group, do you all have goals that you all want to accomplish as a defensive line?
Well, as a D-line, I don't know if I'm speaking for everyone, but I think we believe in ourselves in the front four that we can, stop the run and play the pass by ourselves. But, then we get the luxury of having great linebackers and secondary to protect us also. So, we just kind of want to put it on our shoulders and, and have fun out there as a unit. But we know it works together with all 11, and when we all got jobs to do, and we just got to do it to the best of our ability.
How's that Dak cologne treatment?
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Man, I seen that sitting up there all that time. I just kind of, as you see, I just kind of left it there. I didn't really know what it was. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it a try now.
Professionally for you, transitioning from an organization that was kind of trying to find themselves again with Miami, and here in Dallas, a team that kind of knows where they are. What's the vibe like? What's the difference that you see between the two places?
From here in Miami?
Yeah.
Well, you got two ways. You know, Miami didn't make the playoffs last year. You know, the Cowboys did. Then, you know, there are a lot of pieces coming back there. They lost a lot of pieces. So I think the way I can look at it is, you know, they're building on something that they kind of already established last year here. And, you know, I'm not in Miami, but, you know, it's kind of like a restart. So, you know, I'm excited for what I'm able to join, and hopefully I can contribute like they're expecting me to and like I expect myself to. And like I said, make a better run into the playoff.
Was the playoffs the whole reason? Or is playoffs, was that number one for you, or what was the reasoning, at least at the top, for you to pick the Cowboys? I know you had other opportunities.
It was a gut feeling. You know, the two places were really here and the Saints, and it was really more of a gut feeling. You know, sometimes your gut leads you in the right direction. So I had people chirping on my ear both ways, but you know, I just kind of relied on my gut. And you know, so far it's been a great transition for me. So like I said, I'm just trying to make the most out of it. You know, and get ready for the season as it slowly creeps up on us.
Will you keep track of what the Saints do, or is that kind of out of your mind now? You made your decision and you're just...
Yeah, it's out of my mind. It's not really too much of my concern. I know they got great players and over there, but they're not my team, so it don't really matter to me.
Can you give us an inkling as to what contributed to the gut feeling? Was it Marinelli? Was it Garrett? Was it Jerry and Steven? Was it Dak and the rest of the guys? Was it the fact this defense was already pretty good? What was it? All those? Did I ask an answer?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of all that, but I mean, specifically, I guess it was the way they allowed the D-line to play, fly around, have fun. Then, like you said, the linebackers and the secondary, what they have, and you combine that with having not a freestyle D-line, but, you know, we get the attack and get in the backfield, I think, more than we can in other places. So I think it was kind of one of those where I get to have fun, pin my ears back, and just, you know, disrupt the backfield, what they just want us to do. So
Do what you do best.
something like that.
Did you see that when they sold you on that?
So what?
Did you see that just from watching film, or did they sell you on that when you visited and they told you?
Have you seen the Cowboys play? Well, if you watch it, you know, they're always in the back. And again, I'd seen the film. You know, of course, when I went to places, I'd watched film on how they played the previous year, and of course, you see it on film. That, you know, the film never lies, and you know, they can sell you whatever they want, you know, just talking to you, but the film never lies. So, no, like you said, the film kind of just verified what they were selling, and just took it from there.
Marinelli got a nickname for you yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, nah, just the old cat, I guess. I don't know.
How do you take his coaching? You know, we heard him throw the F-bomb and running in the drills last week.
Right.
You let that, you know.
I mean, you stick around the game long enough, you're gonna hear some languages that, you know, might get under your skin. But I mean, as a professional, you just realize if you got the coach that mad, you need to do, you know, pick something up or fix something somewhere. So you don't take offense by it. You just, you know, figure out what you did wrong, and just go get it corrected.
And you know where it's coming from with him.
It's coming from the heart. Yeah, coaches, everyone like that, is coming from the heart, and he just wants you to succeed. So you can't take it personal. Just, you know, correct yourself and don't let it happen again.
Which former player did he show you tape of? He likes to show all of his guys.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got a list. You know, you got Sapp, you know, Simeon Rice, Peppers. Trying to think of who else he's shown. I mean,
Have you seen any Haley stuff since he's helping you?
like, shoot, I don't know. We don't watch so much film. But I know Marinelli, he likes to show. I mean, the guy, just the defense that he personally coached. So I'm thinking just Tampa, Chicago, yeah, so stuff like that. So that's what we kind of see more often than none.
Is the way he does film study and shows you these clips from his guys and systems different than what you've seen in the past with coaches?
Yes and no. I mean, every place has their own, I guess, scheme and technique. So you got to understand what he's coaching and what he wants you to look at. So I mean that part's a little different. But seeing former players, how I guess how some of the best did it. I guess every coach kind of shows that because that's just leading the way. So no, I mean yes, I've seen it. But, I mean, like I said, it's just coaching style is a little bit different. And, you can't take it in a negative way. You're just trying to help you get better. So, you learn from the film, learn from what he's telling you on the board, and just try to make a transition on the field.